you, Morgan. We're going to check in with Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert, who has some really kind of cold temperatures for at least our west side this morning. Colder than yesterday.
Yes, east side even colder. Yeah, the west side is pretty cold as well, but definitely Lakeview. Once we show the temperature map, you'll see it just makes me cold even reading out the number. And the reason we're so foggy and part of the reason we're so cold, it plays a little factor in it, is that we have stagnant air. This air stagnation advisory runs until 4 in the morning on Saturday. It goes for essentially all of the Newswatch 12 viewing area, so try to limit your outdoor burning, because in a setup like this, pollutants go up into the air, then they don't go anywhere, and that makes our air quality much worse than it has to be. We're just seeing some moderate reductions in air quality for this morning, so that's the good news. Here's the bad news. We're seeing major reductions when it comes to visibility. Lots of dense fog for both the Klamath Basin and the Great Basin, so take it very slow on the roadways this morning, especially for US 97, for Oregon 140, and US 395 in Lake County. Current temperatures this morning, like I said, my finger kind of feels cold even just touching it. -8 degrees for Lakeview. Teens for the Klamath Basin. Then we're in the 20s throughout the Shasta Valley, near freezing for the Rogue Valley, and just a little bit above freezing by 1 degree for Brookings. Here's your coatcast today for the Rogue Valley, obviously going with a heavy jacket, but later in the day, temperatures will feel pretty seasonal. Maybe we could be a few degrees above this if the clouds aren't as stubborn, but if yesterday and the day before that were any indication, the clouds are going to be very stubborn today within the Rogue Valley. I don't think we're going to see much sunshine at all. Where we're going to see a lot of sunshine is going to be along the coast. Very mild today, temperatures in the mid-50s, but 30s and 40s for west side valleys. We'll have partly cloudy skies over on the east side, where for the second time this week, we're going to struggle to even make it above 30 degrees. For tonight, a very similar night compared to what we just saw last night. Single digits, if not negative temperatures. In fact, we'll likely have a lot of negative temperatures over on the east side. More fog for the Klamath Basin, more fog for the Rogue Valley. This will likely be freezing fog again. I think the Shasta Valley probably lucks out when it comes to the fog, but not when it comes to the cold temperatures. Temperatures there in the 20s. And we'll have another night of near freezing temperatures along the coast. We have this freeze warning that's in place until 9 for this morning, but then another freeze watch has been issued for northern Curry County. This includes Port Orford. This runs from 2 in the morning to 9 in the morning on Friday. So hopefully you've taken all those precautions, and will continue to take all those necessary precautions when it comes to the 3 Ps, the outdoor pets, the plants, and the plumbing. Here's your weekend forecast for the Rogue Valley. It'll be seasonal, and hopefully it'll be bright if, again, some of those stubborn clouds break apart, but that is subject to change. We're going to stay dry through the weekend, but then we have a storm system that's going to roll through here for Tuesday and Wednesday. It's not looking too significant, but at the very least, it'll break up our stagnant pattern. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. Clear skies for the next 3 to 4 days. Then our pattern does become a little bit more active. Showers looking likely for Tuesday. For Siskiyou County, we're going to have a hard time making it above 40 degrees up until next week. Then we'll get some warmer air into the Shasta Valley, into portions of Siskiyou County. And that will mean that snow levels are going to raise up. So our chance for wintry weather has actually gone down for the storm system for Tuesday and for Wednesday. But again, it's just good that we're going to break out of the stagnant pattern, that we're finally going to have some better air quality along with that. And I think this will finally put an end to the fog as well. For the Cascades and Siskiyous, also tracking that lower end threat of some rain and snow showers for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then for the Rogue Valley, dealing with the fog, dealing with the stubborn clouds for the next couple of days. Hopefully we get a little bit more sunshine for Saturday and Sunday. And then again, our weather becomes a little bit more wet and active for Tuesday and Wednesday.